So reset just hit. Reset just hit. Monday reset to be exact. We got rolls on the Chaos Ring again. So we are going to be going for that higher potential, or that higher bonus stats on the main portion of the ring. If we roll a good amount of strength on the potential, then I'll probably consider keeping that. That is a -1 strength, -3 attack. We roll. It is -2 strength. We roll. It's also -2 strength. That's nothing. That's +5 attack, but -2 strength. I love +5 attack, but I don't want to keep it because of -2. That's +2 strength, -3 attack. This is +1 attack. This, wow, -4 attack, -4 strength. How would anyone want to keep that? Wow, this is terrible. Okay, last roll. Yikes. Okay, looks like I had to reroll this thing next week. What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome to episode 6 of the 17th anniversary series. So after this episode, the whole season will be pretty much a quarter of the way done. I don't think I have much planned for this episode, to be honest, over the next 2 days. Even today's schedule is a bit dull. It's really just leveling a new character to 120, which is the Kinesis. So I'm going to be doing that. And then the next day, I'm just going to cap on that because I believe Kinesis is one of my characters I'll be getting to 140. And then I'll be leveling a Kadena the day after that. So really just a day of 2 links, or an episode of 2 link skills, and maybe a little bit of coin capping here and there outside of the main, but I don't think I need to. But anyway, what we came here for is our second go at the Infinity Pool on the Arc. And I'm hoping that I can have a better performance than whatever horrible thing happened yesterday, because we do not need any of that negativity going on. Looks like our average, 25, 35, so we're still looking at around 7 levels. 7 level average. But hey, sometimes we don't always get what we want, you know? It's unfortunate. I'm still choosing lane 3 because I know lane 3, sometimes things just let you down. You can't have perfect RNG all the time. There's nobody in the world that has perfect RNG all the time. So you just gotta let things happen. Alright. Okay. Okay. 5, alright. 6, okay. 7, okay, we got made to the average. 8, 9. Oh. Okay, so we're picking back up. We're coming back. Hopefully we can land like the average for the rest of the 4. Then I do believe that I will make it to 170 on this character. But that was good. That was it. 9 levels, good stuff. It completely made up for whatever the hell happened yesterday, and we're kind of getting ourselves back on track. Alright, a bit of time has passed, and I've actually already begun to work on the Kinesis. It's currently level 66. I mainly logged in on this character because I did want to make some gear for it, you know, with the Zakum ESP limiter and just all that stuff and whatnot. Oh right, I gotta level up a symbol. Lord of Vanishing, it's level 12 today. Let me do that right now. 80 mil. Start sitting. Luckily, we do have weekly bosses I can do pretty much after reset. Once I finish the Kinesis, I can take its critical damage link skill on top of Lumi's IED link skill and just see if I can clear weekly bosses a little bit faster now. I still don't want to equip my Chaos Ring because even though it gives me range over like the 2 rings that don't have a potential, I still don't want to put it on because it's not done. See how I don't make sense? It's just like that. So an ESP limiter is a one-handed weapon, so you want 110 with a level reduction of -30. And here's the result. That's not Zakum, that's Necro. Wow, it's 4 mil for a Zakum one. Sheesh, maybe some Necros are 35. I won't be able to equip it till 85, but it's whatever. Okay, I'm not going this route. Missed you with that. Okay, I'll just fight like a good. Zakum one, because like I want one with int or magic attack on it as well, you know, like this is decent. Everything else might just be a little too expensive, so I might just go ahead and get the one that's worth 4.5 mil, and then that'll be that. This thing does not sell. I think the price has changed. I gotta relist it for a cheaper price, I suppose. It's only up for 14 mil. It's the face I got from Chaos Zakum last week. But anyway, I think that's all I have to buy from here. Yeah, I'm good. And then I got Silent Crusade, pendant, and get the shoulder. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a potential scroll at the Zakum weapon. Go, heal them both. For the Zakum weapon, I just land a line of magic attack. Whether it's 12 or 3% doesn't exactly matter. If I see a line of 6, I honestly couldn't exactly care. I just don't want to keep it for too long, because what I used on my Luminous was a 12 magic attack rod on the potential, and on the Silent Crusade pendant, I was somehow able to land like 3% hit on reveal, so I didn't have to keep it. Got really lucky. Whew, okay, that was worth it. Not bad. I'll take that. Now let me go ahead and see if I can get this pendant done within around a good amount of cubes. Oh, it took like 3. Yo, we're solid. I mean, just have to trace and Star Force it. Okay, just about done. I didn't really check how much meso it took to start everything, but the weapon didn't really feel all that great, to be honest, starting. But that's completely fine, because it's a decent weapon, especially with the magic attack potential on it. So we're just gonna put this in storage. I'm pretty sure I got some potions on like my Luminous or something, so we gotta just take those off and put on my Kinesis, and then start everything on my Kinesis, and I'll be ready to grind to 120. Yeah, that'll be good enough to grind to 140. I think I'm gonna be using the pool on that character. I gotta check. So I am using the pool on my Kinesis. It's just gonna be one of my characters where I'll cap on it pretty much every day after I hit 101 until it hits 141. Then I don't have to cap on it anymore. Anyway, that should be good enough. Now I gotta claim it on Kinesis, go on the Lumi, take the potions, and then I can grind. Alright, so I got everything on here, all Star Forced and stuff. Got the equips, the potions, pretty much ready to go. I figured I'll just go to Ariant. I want to grind at like a level 87 mob. That's our level that I can probably go ahead and go to Snakes. I need to check and see this whole thing. Yeah, 86. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just wait for an MVP before I actually start grinding or start popping everything. No 2x coupons this time because I need to start saving my coins and kind of get the rank ups going, because I'm pretty much at 1500. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm like 1566 to say the exact number. Yeah, I'm pretty much there. But anyway, the first 2 job advancements of Kinesis. Well, again, Kinesis is also one of those classes that's quest locked before you want to start theme dungeons. I just got out of the tutorial place at level 20. Then I hit level 30, thinking I was going to start my theme dungeons right away. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I had to go ahead and go back to do the quest line because I think the theme dungeons are that important. So that's what I went and did. And after that, I finally had access to them. Now, this class overall, at least for the first 2 job advancements, kind of sucked. It's a good thing you do theme dungeons to kind of get rid of that aspect, right? Oh, channel 29. In like 1 minute. After I got the mobbing skill at 3rd job, it seems like it's starting to pick up a little bit. But the main mobbing skill at 2nd job feels like it's one of the worst out of any class I've ever played. Like, its reach is cool and all with like the vertical, but I can't jump cast it or do anything cool with it. Like, it's just up and down and it sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna get this MVP. And I'm popping everything right now just because I'm training at some of the earlier maps. I just need 1 more level before I can train at Snakes comfortably. Let's check out these guys. Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna one-shot. I need way more levels to be able to one-shot. It's probably gonna be like my Luminous, to where the more levels I get, the crazier it becomes. Like, I'll probably one-shot mobs here before I even wear my Zakum weapon at level 80. And then once I wear my Zakum weapon, it'll just be straight up overkill. And I still have to stay here for a little bit until like 85 at the bare minimum to be able to go train at Leafy. And that's really just how it is. I gotta figure out to see if there's anything. Ooh, the train. Oh. Yes. Give me the train. I personally love using the train. Definitely a top 5 skill for me in Kinesis book. And then, honestly, top 3, because I don't know what the hell else I'd like. Top 2. Hell, this is my favorite now. Forget it. Alright, I leveled up. I'm going to snakes now. I feel like once I start one-shotting here, it definitely won't be that bad. Because Kinesis is actually one of those rare classes that has good mobility early on in the game. Most classes don't unlock being able to move around the map very well until like hyper skills or some unfortunate classes. Even at 5th job, I feel bad for those. I mean, that used to be me as a Dark Knight main. Now we have Uppercharge at 3rd job. It's still kinda sucks pre-fit though, but it's fine. So yeah, I'll be chilling here for a minute. As I level up, I will continue to get stronger, get more damage, especially since one of my passives is a literal magic attack skill. And then just start placing skill points in here, get about 3% damage on this per level. But this gets me to, give me like 500 range. Just getting that extra damage in. MVP just ended, everything's gone, and I just hit 85. So being able to go from 67 to 85 in half an hour without 2x is actually really impressive to me. I figured I realized that Kinesis was going to be really good in this map because of just how its mobility is, of course. Now I'm just going to wait for another MVP. I'll be patient on that and probably stay in this map till level 90. I'm thinking about 90. I don't want to leave before then. So for now I'm just gonna hit mobs without popping any other buffs. Get MVP once it's announced, and then at 90 I'm gonna go to Dark Rashes and hit 100 there. And MVP was just announced for channel 12, and the best part, I went to 11. Oh my god, I went to 11. Now I feel like my chances of crashing have increased. This is not good. But the best part about this is that I used a rune, like, just now. And because of that, I'm going to be missing out on some decent EXP. It's not good. About to hit 90. If I do level up, I'll stay here to get that 750 combo orb. Yeah, here we go. 48, 49, 50, right here. About 6%, and then we can move. So, my damage here is like, what? 100k, 110k, 120k. I mean, there's some hits that are like 90k, but those don't happen very often. Dark Rashes have like 150, 160k-ish health, I believe. Highly doubt I'll be able to one-shot them because of level reduction, huge damage loss. Plus my critical rate is also 60%, so it's not very high. I have 65 ability points, that might help. But other than that, I should be just about good and ready to go for it. Let me level up this train skill and then put some skill points in here for status resistance. Now when I'll be 100, probably, I want to say maybe like 40-45 minutes, I hope, around there. If it happens faster, then that's cool. See, okay, so I can one-shot if I crit on like all the hits. 2 out of 3 hits in one shot as well. With what Kinesis can do here with like the train and stuff on one side, it's actually rather impressive. I might hit 100 sooner, but I'm not exactly gonna count on it. Yeah, this wasn't even half an hour, and I'm already about to hit 100. And I was like, I'm fine with 40-45 minutes, and then what? It just feels like, I mean, that's kind of how it is. It's like the more characters you level up and the more you continue to do things like this, they just get faster, right? Even without 2x coupons. It's like I won't have to buy 2x coupons for any of the link skills I'm going to be making. There's completely no point. Those coins can be better spent getting stuff like, well, again, my rank ups, because I'm sitting at 1.5k and I'm still at the very first rank. And Kinesis is my 11th character on this account, so, or on this world rather. So I need to go ahead and start buying these rank ups so I can get these slots and stuff. Though they're not exactly very beneficial for me right now, because I basically have the main grid full. I have full attack and full stat on everything. Let me go ahead and get rid of these guys. They're not dead already. There we go. Yeah, I have full attack and full stat on everything, so the main reason to bring up my grid, other than damage increase for the raid, which won't even increase by that much judging by what level my characters are, is that I need to get to 2,000 as soon as possible. But I'll definitely get there. I think I'm about 1599 now, so one more level and I'll be at 1600. So I'll be at 2,000 within like 4 days maybe. If I continue to level up existing characters, it might take about 3 days. So pretty close. Anyway, fourth job, I'm gonna just straight up head over to Dark Kents, and then the moment I hit 101, accept anniversary, and I think we have a skill point we can put in EXP now that I haven't put in yet. So we're gonna upgrade this main attacking skill, and that gives us his ultimate skill, which lets us throw it. Good damage. Next we have BPM. It's really good for like bosses and stuff, I feel. This gives like a final damage boost, I believe, depending on how many mobs you kill. And some really busted passives from Kinesis at 4th job as well. Got the mastery. This is IED, I don't need that. Buff duration, that's convenient. Magic attack and damage, final damage, critical damage for a certain skill, for this skill here, it seems. Or ultimate skills, no, just ultimate skills in general. Says it, ultimate skill, critical damage 1%. Well, why only ultimate skills? I don't know. And I think that's it. This gives passive boss damage, but I mean that's only really good for elite mobs. I'll just make my way with like, I'll level the BPM just to kill elite mobs with, and then everything else can fall into passives. What is something good to have right now? 6% final damage? Sounds convenient. Alright, let's go to Star Force maps now. Stage 9 burning, jeez. I like this map a lot, mainly because not a lot of people usually go here for some reason. Let's check my train damage, because I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm like so much stronger. I'm doing like 100k lines with this. We'll probably take about 4 hits. If I had full critical rate, it'd only be like 3. It's gonna be like the previous shop advancements where, you know, I'll have a slow start at grinding, but as I level up my skills, get temp stats and all that stuff, it's gonna go really fast. And not to mention, I started picking up a second job skill that I haven't been using, where you plant that thing down, and every time it hits a mob, you gain 1 psychic point, which helps a lot with using certain skills, like this skill for example. That one-shots. So I can just use that along with like the train, and I could use it quite often as long as I continue to keep that summon up. And that's kind of how things are going to need to go while I get done. And let me level up real quick. I'm 99%, so I can accept this anniversary thing. 1. So Maple. Let's get these temp stats rolling. I got him. Alright. And our 2 skill points, EXP gain. Yeah, level 3 is 10%. I figured. Okay, so I won't have anything leveled for a little bit. Well, there's attack. I can level up attack in 2 days. And then all stat and HP in 2 days. And after that, I'll start getting things at level 3. I'm still somewhat thinking if I want to do buff duration or not, but I don't exactly think it's the biggest deal right now. Let me take this coin capping skill in, see how long it takes to get to 120. Perhaps do the same race I did on Lumi. Whether I'll hit 120 or cap my coins first, we'll see. Alright, so I'm about to hit 120 on this Kinesis, and I am pretty much 4 times stronger than what I was at 101-ish, or at 100 rather. I did not cap my coins yet again. In fact, I'm much far behind than my Luminous was. If I were to give a mob count before I finish capping my coins, I'm pretty sure I'm 350 mobs away, roughly, from capping. So it'll probably only take up to like 4 or 5 minutes at the most. Pretty much almost done. I might get another level off of that. Probably won't hit 122 though, but that's perfectly fine because I gotta get this character to the 140s anyway for the Infinity Pool. So I'm just gonna get this coin capping over with, and the Kinesis is done for the day. I do want to say though, 1 to 66 was 1 hour and 47 minutes. If I knew what I was doing with the class early on with the quest and stuff, it probably could have been a little faster. But looking at this now, 66 to 120 is 2 hours and 10 minutes. So it took a little less than 4 hours with no EXC coupons. Damn. So I'm probably just gonna expect these guys to take just about 4 hours flat for pretty much everything else. If I actually was prepared and had all the gear on here beforehand, for actually, you know, like making the character, finishing the dungeons, and then stopping to do other things, then it probably would have been a better time on top of that. But that's completely okay. I figured with the Kadena, I'll probably try my best and prepare as much as possible beforehand, and then once I start playing her, we're just gonna see how fast we can do it without coupons. Of course, I'm pretty sure I can still make the less than 4 hours, but it'd be nice to see if I can land a faster time than the Kinesis, right? Coins are capped, but I'm on a rune, so I kind of do want to take this time to at least level up first, and then I'll stop playing when I level up. And we're just about done. So today was day 12. We unlock VIP Premium in 3 days. That's 100 symbols for the main. That's gonna be 100 latch symbols. I'm gonna have to prepare a lot of money for that. It just sucks every time I keep climbing to this weapon upgrade that I really want to get. I just fall back behind due to symbols. But again, I don't want to back down from paying symbols. That's just the way I do things now. But that's completely fine. Looking at our Legion, we are currently at probably 1621. Here comes the sun. So what we're gonna do is, I see that overlapping piece, I don't care about it right now. So what we're gonna do is, we're probably gonna hit around 1750 tomorrow, getting a Kadena to 120. We're gonna do the pool on the Arc. Things are kind of getting back together with that. Let's hope I don't mess up on the pool. I mean, that's RNG for that. And then we're gonna level this character a little bit more, just for the sake of capping coins on it. Just the same thing we did with the other mills. And then after that, we are going to play Kadena. And that's that for day 12. So I had like a couple things happen, you know, real life situations and stuff. I normally try to have these videos approach like 2 days worth of Maple footage, pretty much every video, but I'm on my third day today, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna balance this out in the future and whatnot. That last little bit of coin capping on the Kinesis and me doing weekly bosses on this character was on the third day today, and it's still the third day today. That's gonna be the last day. I haven't started on my Kadena yet, but I'm about to. But I need to show y'all an event real quick because this is a pretty important part of the anniversary patch. I'm going to show you how to get a couple extra coins later on because, well, by the time this video is on YouTube, this event won't be in KMS anymore. But it's called My Adults Day. It's a 3-day long event, and today's the last day, the third day. So how the event works is this dude, he's like a, you know, back when I was a child, there's these items that I dreamed of having, and then he gives you like a hint on what he wants, and then based off of his hint, he pretty much just says like, hey, you gotta go get this thing for me, you know, from whatever shop and whatnot. So 3 things apparently. There's like a chart because, you know, I wouldn't be able to understand how to do this without a chart, right? So I'm gonna go pull up that chart right now. So I feel like I pulled a weird one on this character. I can only really understand what the middle one is telling me to do, and what I need to do is I need to go to Edelstein and I gotta attack an acorn tree. Now that's just mainly like the middle line, so I'm not sure if that's gonna actually have me finish the quest or not, but he definitely wants me to get one of those acorns, and I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get to Edelstein quickly. I think I'd have just do the Gold Beach teleport, just go there. So here's the acorn tree, just hit it, and then I'll just go ahead and take both acorns. Alright, see if that does anything. Something happened, yeah. Quest completed itself. I think I have to purchase today's VIP membership point. I don't think I got it yet. Yeah, I'm at 8 out of 10. Luckily, I've pretty much been buying them off on the Luminous these past couple days. My Lumi has 200 coins left. Let me just go ahead and get it right now. Airy Loud Pat. It just rips off the name for whatever reason. I bought the stamp, and it looks like tomorrow's video is going to be called VIP Premium because that's the rank I'm going to get along with these 100 symbols. I got 300 mil on the Dawn Warrior now, but it's pretty much all going to go straight towards leveling the symbol tomorrow because I'm going to get like 300 strength within Arcane Force, but I'll talk about that later tomorrow. Alright, let's hope this worked out. It did. Cool. So I got 300 coins, and I got a Yeti. I got 2.1k coins. I'm 4 days away from the Deep Dark Critical Ring. I thought I was gonna buy another character, but I hardly care anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it on here. It doesn't exactly matter to me. So I got that, the Yeti, and basically what you want to do with this Yeti is there's his hidden mission, right? Exxon always loves to add in these goddamn hidden missions for whatever reason. I'm not exactly so sure, but what you do is you got to go to Hotel Maple, right? Riding the Yeti. While only riding the Yeti, this is a completely optional hidden mission, by the way. You don't need to do all this, and you got to talk to all these shops 17 times. I don't have to keep track of how many times I'm clicking on them because they'll tell me when I clicked on them 17 times. But there's 6 different shops, and yep, see, 17 times. And it pretty much tells you like, hey, once you hit 17, they give you that little message. And then once you do that for all 6 shops, you complete the quest and you get a nice little looking chair here. Alright, I am on the last NPC. Someone tells me that he has or that I have clicked on up 17 times, I just go to the mini game room, the mini game room, talk to home dude with the cards and whatever the hell it was, card above his head, glasses, the little dogs. Second little option here, and then I get my item. I get a 17 billion meso dollar chair, and show you what it looks like. Now this is one of those chairs where if you're wearing a little cap that covers your hair, it shows the hair on your character. So when I got it on my Dark Knight, I hated it because of that. I know this character has the default smoothness hair, I'm sure. So yeah, I mean it's not as bad looking for this character, but I absolutely hated it on my Dark Knight. But this is basically what it looks like. You just have your face shown on a dollar bill, and that's that. You got the little date right there, MS 2003, April 29th. That was the day MS was officially released to the open public. 17 billion meso at the bottom. This number definitely looks a bit higher than 17 billion right here. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but hey, it is what it is. Now it's time for me to start gear Kadena. Let's go to this auction house real quick. 1.7 mil for a minus 30 level chain. You definitely want to try and see if I can get a good amount of luck on one. This one is 21. How much did this one have? 21. I might just have to get one of the 21 luck chains. Yeah, just buy that. And then buy the Crusade stuff, Cube, and Star Force. This just revealed 3% luck. Nice, get a little saving on the cubes. Alright, let's roll for that attack with these. Maybe I can roll it within the 13 untradeable quotes that I have. Nah, I want 12 for 3%. I wonder how long it's going to take to be able to roll that. Seems like when you roll rare equips, you always have that high chance of on that one really weird timeline that you don't really know. It's like a 10% chance of inflicting level 2 poison or like level 2 ice or something stupid. Alright, I pretty much got it. Now it's time to Star Force and Trace and stuff, so I'm going to go from 294 mil all the way down to 287 mil, but it's like almost 288, so I probably spent around 6.5. I wasn't really keeping much track on how much I had past 294, but anyway, I just want to be able to transfer as many things as possible to the Kadena without having to actually log off, because I want to see exactly how long it takes for me to reach 120 just without stopping. I'm going to do the usual, since Kadena is a character that's quest locked all the way to the low 30s. Once I get out of that quest lock, I'm just going to start doing theme dungeons, and then after those theme dungeons I'm going to grind. Now I'll go ahead and get gold pots for it too, by 10 for now. I do have some extra ones like Kinesis, but I'm still going to use those, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Now it's going to take more than one storage visit because I don't have a lot of storage slots. And then not to mention, once I do hit 60 on the Kinesis, and once I finish 3 theme dungeons, I have to Star Force everything before I actually grind. I feel like I said Kinesis in that last clip, but I'm pretty sure I meant to say Kadena. But before I do that, why not piss everybody off by adding another overlapping piece? I'm going to rank up my Legion today, my Union today, finally, after however long it's been. I just need to find home goods right there, get that 120 coin rank up, and finally have it going. So it's the second option. Yeah, 120. I'm pretty sure it's 130 for the next one. So now that I've ranked up, I can finally put my Kinesis on the board, and my Kadena can enjoy having an extra 20 intelligence. So just fix that on there. 1.2 mil damage increase. I'm at 34.4 million damage. It's Kadena time. Okay, finished little basic parts of Kadena. Pretty much ready to grind, though. I always hate this little level range where I'm not exactly a high enough level to fight off against the mobs here, just because, you know, well, the whole 20 level difference makes a pretty big change in your grinding speed. For example, These guys give 627 EXP and they're level 86. They could give so much more if only I had the levels for it, you know. I just hit third job, so I gotta get used to some of the third job skills. Kadena was always one of those really awkward classes for me to play, mainly because of how many skills they have to put on their keys, and I would very so often kind of just put skills in places I'm not exactly comfortable with. So yeah, just press the button that I wasn't supposed to press. And all in all, it's kind of hard for me to figure out. But as time goes by, of playing it a little bit, it does get a little better. I haven't played Kadena in a while. I did get one to 207 on the old account, but when I did, it was quite fun. I actually liked the class at the time. I think Ho Young is a better thief though, but it's really not a class to exactly mess around with. Like, I still like it. It's just I need to get back into the hang of the class itself again, because I hardly remember how to play it. But I'll just stay here till 80 or 68, wait for MVPs and stuff, and I'll start popping my Monster Park potions and stuff whenever an MVP happens. Now, I need to be careful not to collect like a rune or anything, because if I do collect a rune, it just gets destroyed, and I'm going to be on a 15-minute cooldown because of how low of a level I am, and I kind of don't want that. Just got MVP. Looks like they're using 20 attack guild buffs. I don't feel like staying long enough for 30. Alright, so there's a rune here, and of course, I do not want to use any rune up until 66 at least. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some potions. Damage be a little bit higher now. Let me go ahead and put that last point into weapon variety. And then, well, I got to get all 6 stacks first, and that means I got to use like all of the skills. 4 stacks. I think that one missed. 5. And 6. There we go. 13k range. I 2-shot with the basic attack. If I was around level range, I'd definitely be 1-shotting because this class it's pretty strong. I feel like even with some of the certain skills as well, I can 1-shot. Mainly with like the second job skills. Because with the weapon variety at third job, I was able to passively boost them. But so far, this doesn't look too bad, but it still feels kinda slow. It's gonna start picking up a lot at 66 once I have full access to combo orbs and runes. So after that, it'll be nice. But I'll see how far I get within half an hour. 30 minutes have passed, and I am level 82. So I'm from 64 to 82 in 30 minutes. Pretty nice. Now I just have to patiently wait for more MVPs. I feel like at this rate, level 100 might take, hopefully, an hour from now. And then 100 to 120, probably be like an hour and a half-ish. No, I mean, in total. Not just that one alone. Okay, there's an MVP at Shell 25. I haven't even equipped my Zaka weapon yet, and I'm still already doing a nice amount of damage. Plus, my main third job attacking skills are only at level 1. Except for the chain one. I leveled that up to 1-shot easier. But I've been getting in the hang of Kadena again within that half hour. Things are becoming a little better looking. But yeah, like I said, I plan on trying to finish this character within the next hour and a half. I don't want to see how long I've been playing yet because that would spoil the surprise for me. And I'm hoping I could do it in under 4 hours. The second MVP is gone, and I'm apparently level 96. I was expecting to be like 92 or 93 by the end of it, but things just keep on happening. I have pulled only Polo Portals so far. I got a Stormwing. Oh, and there's MVP at channel 35. I'm completely gonna miss that, but it's worth it for Stormwing. I figured a third job could do really well. Not a lot of third jobs are good in Stormwing, because in order to clear Stormwing, you need really good mobility. And luckily, Kadena is one of those classes that has that good mobility early game, as most classes don't really pick that up to like 4th job. Maybe some get it with their hyper skills, but pretty much most of them, yeah, everybody gets to that 5th job. I just get all the Stormwing, so I think I got it though. I'll be able to get an extra level from this too. This is insane. As you can see, my play with Kadena has gotten like slightly better. Just using the skills I need to use here and there. Will I be able to clear? I got 6 seconds left. Leveled. Get the level FMA off. I don't think I'm gonna clear. Whoops. I feel like I came close though. Still got a whole level from that. Now I just gotta wait for another MVP. Which that one, I mean, I can go ahead and check, but if I missed it, then you know I missed it, right? Let's just hope I didn't. Yeah, I think I missed it. No, I don't want to waste time. Though I used the Meisterville teleport. I have a 30-minute cooldown on that, and this map is really high burning. That's basically like getting a VP. Okay, that caught me off guard. But I'll just have to go back to town whenever there's another MVP. And if I do change channels, if the next channel doesn't have as good of a burning, then I'm definitely coming back here. Alright, just hit 100. Got a combo orb. I was gonna record the level up with the combo orb that pretty much I spawned right on top of. Level me up instead. But let me get this job advance. Then we have it with job. I'm gonna be a lot stronger. So first thing I'm gonna do is definitely put a point in here. Let's put a point in the final weapon variety, and then I'll do this. Put this right here. That'll work out. Too bad I can't get this skill, but I also didn't really want to miss out on getting this because this has big reach, much bigger than the third job counterpart. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Dark Tints while I'm on this rune here. Of course, that's my damage on 0 weapon stacks. Alright, let's hope for high burning. Burning 2, okay. Solid. This is main skill here. I gotta try and like charge everything up. So this will be my map I stay at till 120. I'm pretty much just here to cap coins, all that stuff. I'll probably hit 120 before I cap coins again for the 3rd time. Well, that's really just how it is. I feel like one of my struggles with this class is figuring out what skills I haven't used to fully stack weapon variety. I don't know why it's like that for me sometimes. It just is. Got 77% final damage increase from it. That's huge. I'll get 88 when I level up. I just don't have that last skill at the moment. My damage here isn't really showing, but again, just like the other jobs, the more I level up, the more it will actually start to show out. Like I'm doing 100Ks right now, but I wouldn't be surprised. Leveling towards 120, I'll be doing like 400K, 500Ks. You know, I'll be one-shotting these guys. Let's just hope that's true. I'm about to cap my coins, but of course I'm gonna hit 120 first. I got stunned. Please don't lose my combo. There we go. I'm like 40 coins away. If I would translate that in mob kills, I'm 160 kills away from capping coins. I'm also 86%. So when I do hit 120, we are going to immediately check the logout window and see how long it took us. I did start at level 13 because I did crash. I'll have to add like 3 extra minutes to it from level 10. Wow, less than 3.5 hours. Okay. Actually got it going. That's really good. No, I feel like Kadena is definitely going to be one of the faster ones because, well, of its high mobility. Most classes in the game don't have this kind of mobility so early on. So when I start leveling other characters, like I'm going to start doing explorers next. I'm going to be doing the mages first and then the thieves. So I'm going to start off with Ice Lightning. Ice Lightning might be okay, only because Ice Strike and Chain Lightning are actually really good mobbing skills. Fire Poison and Bishop though, I'm not exactly so sure. Though Bishop does have Holy Symbol, but I don't exactly have the highest possible hopes for Fire Poison. Alright, I'm capped, but as I said before, I'm not exactly hitting consistent 400Ks, but I knew my damage was going to be around here when I hit 120. I don't one-shot all the time because, well, crit rate is a thing that exists in this game. But I had a pretty nice kill rate. Anyway, Kadena's completely done, and I'm into the episode here. Next episode, what's important? We got VIP Premium. Not getting deep dark. I think I'm getting deep dark on episode 8. It should be around the end of episode 8. I'm gonna start going for that deep dark ring. And then I'll be pretty much, my rings are complete. I still have to wait till, you know, next Monday to reroll Chaos Ring and stuff like that. I get the 100 symbols from premium upgrade. I'm gonna see how much money I lose on my main, and after that it's just gonna be more links to make. Let's check out the Union board actually, because I think we might hit 2,000. Oh yeah, we can hit 2,000 in the next episode. Ooh, okay. And then I should be able to get the Novice Union 3 rank up next episode as well. But I need Novice Union 4 to unlock a bit of that outer grid and make sure. I'm going to like completely redo my grid once I unlock the outer one. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make it work. I definitely want EXP on the mules, even though it's only going to be 1.5, you know, EXP crit damage. Crit damage is only going to be 3%, but 3% crit damage is still pretty decent. Probably do crit damage and IED for the main, and then again like EXP for like the mules and stuff. That's going to be it though. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for episode 7, and I'll see you guys then.